Have you ever felt the crushing weight of financial burden? The sleepless nights worrying about bills you can't pay? It's a heavy load to bear, a constant source of stress and anxiety. Many of us feel trapped in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. But what if I told you there's a way out? A path to financial freedom that can lift that weight and allow you to breathe again? I remember a time not so long ago when I found myself drowning in debt. The weight of unpaid bills felt insurmountable. I was stuck in a cycle of working to pay off debt. The stress was unbearable, affecting my relationships and health. I felt lost and hopeless, but it doesn't have to be this way. I found a way out, and so can you. Stick with us as we discover the most crucial lessons you can learn now that will change your life forever. Financial illiteracy is a silent epidemic, quietly wreaking havoc on individuals, families, and entire communities. It's a hidden crisis that transcends geographical boundaries and socio-economic status. The lack of basic financial knowledge leaves millions vulnerable to predatory lending practices and a cycle of debt. It's a vicious cycle that can trap generations, limiting opportunities and perpetuating inequality. The world of finance can often feel like a labyrinth, filled with jargon and complex concepts that seem deliberately designed to confuse the uninitiated. Terms like compound interest, asset allocation, and diversification can be daunting, leaving many feeling overwhelmed and discouraged. This lack of understanding creates a barrier to entry, preventing individuals from taking control of their financial futures. Financial products and services are often marketed in ways that obscure their true costs and risks. Confusing fee structures, hidden clauses, and misleading advertising can trap consumers in unfavorable agreements, leading to further financial strain. It's essential to approach financial decisions with a critical eye, seeking clarification and understanding before making any commitments. The cost of financial illiteracy is high, affecting both individuals and society. Without understanding personal finance, debt can accumulate quickly. Credit card debt, student loans, and payday loans can spiral out of control. Saving for the future becomes a struggle. Without consistent saving, financial security in later life is elusive. Poor investment decisions are another consequence, and there's the risk of falling victim to financial scams. Financial illiteracy impacts the broader economy. Addressing this issue is crucial for societal well-being. Imagine building a house without a blueprint. Chaos, right? That's what managing money without a budget is like. A budget is your financial blueprint, a roadmap to your financial goals. It's about understanding where your money is going and making conscious decisions about how to allocate it. It doesn't have to be restrictive. Instead, think of it as empowering. Start by tracking your income and expenses. Identify areas where you can cut back on unnecessary spending. Allocate funds for essentials like housing, food and transportation, then prioritize savings and debt repayment. There are countless apps and tools available to simplify the process, making budgeting easier than ever. Remember, what gets measured gets managed. Saving isn't just about putting money aside for a rainy day, although that's certainly important. It's about cultivating a habit, a mindset of preparing for the future. It's about planting a seed today that will grow into a tree of financial security tomorrow. Start small if you have to. Even a few dollars a week can make a difference over time. The real magic of saving lies in the power of compound interest. Like a snowball rolling downhill, your savings will gain momentum over time, generating interest on both the principal amount and any accumulated interest. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow, making even small contributions impactful in the long run. Section 3. Building your financial fortress, the art of investing. If saving is about preserving wealth, investing is about growing it. It's about putting your money to work, generating returns that outpace inflation and build long-term wealth. Investing can seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Start by understanding the basics. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds and real estate are all viable options with varying levels of risk and potential return. Diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes to mitigate risk and maximize returns. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Patience and a long-term perspective are essential for weathering market fluctuations and achieving your financial goals. Section 4. Mastering your debts, the path to financial freedom. Debt can feel like an anchor weighing you down and preventing you from reaching your full financial potential. But it's not an insurmountable obstacle. The first step is to acknowledge the problem and commit to tackling it head-on. Create a debt repayment plan, prioritize high-interest debts, and explore options like debt consolidation or balance transfers to potentially lower your interest rates. Remember, not all debt is bad. Mortgages and student loans, for example, can be considered good debt as they often come with lower interest rates and the potential for long-term returns. However, it's crucial to manage all debt responsibly, paying off balances on time and avoiding unnecessary interest charges. Financial freedom comes from being in control of your finances, not letting them control you. Section 1. The Discipline Dilemma, the Enemy Within. We often think of financial success as something dependent on knowledge or even luck. While those factors play a role, the real battleground is often within ourselves. Discipline, that steely resolve to stick to our financial plan even when it's inconvenient, is often the missing ingredient. The allure of instant gratification is powerful. That new gadget, that tempting vacation package, these desires whisper in our ear, urging us to stray from our carefully laid plans. Building discipline in our financial lives is akin to training for a marathon. It requires daily effort, consistent choices that reinforce our commitment to our long-term goals. Section 2. Chasing Illusions, the Trap of Unrealistic Expectations. We live in a world of curated perfection, bombarded with images of wealth and success on social media and beyond. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparison, to set unrealistic expectations for our own financial journeys. We crave the instant gratification, the illusion of overnight success. However, real financial progress is like building a house brick by brick with patience and consistent effort. It's about setting achievable goals, understanding that sustainable wealth is built over time, not overnight. Chasing get-rich-quick schemes or attempting to keep up with the Joneses will only lead to frustration and potentially financial ruin. Section 3. The Unexpected Storm Navigating Life's Financial Shocks. Life is unpredictable. Just when we think we have our finances under control, an unexpected expense arises. A medical emergency, a car breakdown, a job loss. These events can derail even the most carefully crafted financial plan, leaving us feeling vulnerable and overwhelmed. This is why building an emergency fund is crucial. Having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses set aside in an easily accessible account can provide a financial cushion to absorb these shocks. It's about expecting the unexpected, knowing that while we can't control everything, we can control our preparedness. Section 4. The Whispers of Doubt, Overcoming Fear and Inertia. Taking control of our finances can be daunting. The fear of making the wrong decision, the sheer volume of information to process, it can lead to inertia, to remaining stuck in a cycle of inaction. We might doubt our abilities, telling ourselves that investing is too complicated, that budgeting is too restrictive, that we simply aren't good with money. These whispers of doubt are the enemies of progress. Remember, even small steps in the right direction are better than standing still. Start by educating yourself, reading books, listening to podcasts, seeking advice from financial advisors. Break down your financial goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, to build momentum and confidence. Remember the old fable of the tortoise and the hare? The hare, brimming with confidence and speed, dashed off, leaving the slow and steady tortoise far behind. Blinded by his perceived advantage, the hare grew complacent, taking a nap under a shady tree. The tortoise, however, plodded along, never losing sight of the finish line. We all know how the story ends. The hare awoke to find the tortoise had already won the race. This children's story holds a powerful lesson, one particularly relevant as we navigate the often treacherous terrain of personal finance. It's a lesson about the deceptive nature of speed, the illusion of overnight success, and the true power of consistency. In today's world of instant gratification, we're constantly bombarded with promises of quick fixes and overnight riches. Get-rich-quick schemes, lottery tickets, high-risk investments that promise astronomical returns, they all dangle the alluring but often illusory carrot of rapid wealth. But these shortcuts often lead to dead ends, fraught with hidden risks and the potential for devastating losses. True financial success, like the tortoise's journey, isn't about speed, but about consistent progress. It's about making sound financial decisions day after day, week after week, year after year. It's about resisting the allure of shortcuts and embracing the power of slow and steady growth, gradually building a solid foundation for lasting financial well-being. Section 3, the power of compounding, how small habits yield extraordinary results. Imagine a single penny doubling in value every day for a month. While it might seem insignificant initially, the power of compounding quickly becomes apparent. This same principle applies to your finances. Small, consistent actions, like saving a portion of your income each month or investing in a diversified portfolio, can yield extraordinary results over time. Compounding is like a snowball rolling downhill, gaining momentum and size as it goes. The earlier you start and the more consistent you are, the more powerful this force becomes. Even small contributions, consistently invested over time, can grow into a substantial nest egg, securing your financial future and allowing you to achieve your financial dreams. Section 4. The moment of truth. Are you building a sandcastle or a fortress? We all have a choice in how we approach our finances. We can choose the path of least resistance, making impulsive decisions based on immediate gratification, building a financial foundation as fleeting as a sandcastle on the beach, vulnerable to the unpredictable tides of life. Or we can choose to be architects of our financial futures, making disciplined choices, investing in our knowledge, and building our wealth strategically, brick by brick. This path, the path of the tortoise, leads to a future where financial security isn't a dream, but a reality. A fortress capable of withstanding life's inevitable storms. The choice is yours. Section 1. The ultimate takeaway. The one constant in a sea of variables. The world of finance is complex, a turbulent sea of ever-shifting variables. Market trends fluctuate, interest rates rise and fall, unexpected expenses loom like storms on the horizon. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, tossed about by forces beyond our control. But amidst this uncertainty, there is one constant, one unwavering beacon that can guide us towards financial stability: discipline. Discipline is the rudder that keeps our financial ship on course even in the roughest of waters. It's the quiet determination to stick to our budget, even when tempted by fleeting desires. It's the commitment to saving and investing consistently, regardless of market fluctuations. Discipline is the bridge that connects our present actions with our future aspirations, transforming dreams into tangible realities. Section 2, charting your course, a call to action. You hold the map to your financial destiny. The journey won't always be easy. There will be temptations, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But remember, you are not alone. Millions have walked this path before you, and countless resources are available to guide you. Start today. Take that first step, no matter how small. Create a budget, establish an emergency fund, explore investment options. Seek knowledge, embrace discipline, and never underestimate the power of consistent action. Your future self will thank you. The time for financial freedom is now. Chart your course and set sail towards a brighter, more secure tomorrow.